I could just ask you to introduce yourself.
My name is Dorthe Berger. I'm a multimedia journalism student at MMU and I'm a presenter at Matchday Live.
So I've been fortunate to have a little bit of a go of everything. So a lot of the time I do script writing and presenting as well as camera work, and I've even had a little go at questioning people as well.
I'm Imogen and I come to Matchday to do a number of things such as photography, camera operation and vision mixing and also presenting.
So I'm a third year multimedia journalism student. I've been doing Matchday Live for 2 years now.
What would you say the important skills or experience that you've gained on Matchday Live would be?
I would say the most important skills would be teamwork, as we work in such a good group of people. Everyone's sort of working together to make sure everything's going on at the right time.
So I'd say I've learned a lot of technical skills such as camera work, so I didn't have a lot of experience working with cameras before. I've also been able to develop my script writing as well, so I kind of write the script in order to present it before the Matchday Live games. And I've also developed a lot of personal skills as well, so I've developed my confidence with presenting as well as my communication and working in a team.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of it is just putting into practice some of the stuff that I have learnt on my course. Like, you know, we get taught how to use a camera, but that's for filming stuff months in advance from an assignment, whereas here, like, it's the live stuff that, like, we don't really get the chance to do somewhere else. And I feel like you learn so much more from that, because if something does go wrong, like, you sort of have to learn on the spot, and for me, I find that a much better way to learn. And
Definitely a lot of knowledge when it comes to broadcasting and working in teams. Obviously I've done mostly like presenting and doing social media, so I got a lot of skills in that, but maybe the thing I have taken the most out of it is my confidence as a journalist. When I came to the UK, I was quite like shy as a journalist. I didn't know what to do, like a little bit like, oh, should I go and talk to them people? But now I'm more like, okay, let's go for it, let's do that. More confident in my own skills, and I think that's maybe what I've like gained most out of being at Matchday Live.
You've been working on Matchday Live for quite a long time now. Have you got any best or fun moments that have stand out to you?
I'd say the most fun moments are when MMU score, because it's a really nice environment in the studio, and it's really nice that we get to document that for other people to see at home that don't get to see the match in person. And I'd say a lot of the main fun thing is meeting new people and making friends and all doing it together in a nice team.
it's been such a great experience to get some, like, hands-on experience in the live broadcast environment. We obviously use so much like training and similar things in uni, but to actually be in that environment week in, week out, it's really great to have that here.
My favourite part about working on Matchday Live is that it's just never the same. Every week it's always different, and I always come looking forward to it and just not knowing what's going to come, but I know I'm going to gain something out of it.
I would definitely say the best ones are when you have done like finished your live stream and you know, like, okay, this was a great presenting moment. We talked really well, like we collaborated really well, like me and the other presenter, and basically the broadcast went really like flawlessly. At the same time, one of the funniest moments is also when it doesn't go as planned, when you say something wrong, or maybe the auto cue doesn't work out or something like that. It's always fun to look back at, and obviously you learn from it. So I think like a mix of that one always like is the best and funniest moments at the same time.
What's next for you? What is your big aspirations for your future?
Obviously I really want to work as a journalist, but more of a presenter as I have done here, maybe more working in social media, video. I really want to move to London because I can maybe live with my boyfriend there, so that would be really nice. Obviously love sports, so I would love to work in sports, but I know sports is quite like a tough competition to get into. So basically just keep on working and develop my portfolio and hopefully get a job as a social media content creator or presenter.
Yeah, so I would love to kickstart my career into sport media. So I'd love to continue on with work experience in like placements in presenting and interviewing and getting a lot of more sport media experience.
Hopefully I'll get a job presenting or interviewing, something like that. I do some like volunteer work outside of this at the moment, which I've got those opportunities through Matchday Live, and I hope to keep doing stuff like that because I really enjoy it, and it's one of those things that the more you do, obviously the better you get at it. So I'm hoping that I can just keep doing that and keep like pushing myself and learning on what I've already built here.
I think I've been inspired by Matchday Live to go into something in sports, whether that's sports photography or sports broadcasting, because I've had so much enjoyment out of doing the camera operations and photography, and I've really learned invaluable skills from that.
Do you have any sort of career advice or advice from working on a project like Matchday Live that you would give to people that are wanting to pursue like sports media or journalism or presenting?
Trying every role. Obviously you don't have to try absolutely everything and you don't have to like perfect every skill, but I genuinely think it really does help to have that like rounded knowledge if you're going to work in a team environment. It's a bit different if you're doing like written journalism, it's just you writing something and you'd send it off to an editor, but in something like this you have to get on with the people you work with and be able to trust them, and that comes from knowing their role as well and knowing either like how it's done or like so there's some roles that I've done that I'm like, oh God, I'm so bad at this, so it's like if they're telling me to do something I'm just going to listen to what they say because I'm like, God, I would not want to be in their position right now. Things like that, it just really like makes things run more smoothly, and like being a good team player is really important in this.
I think definitely if you like see a role or if you see something at your university, try to pursue it, try to just go for a day, try it out, especially if you are at university. They're like willing to learn new stuff. For example, Sam and Vince that have been at Matchday Live, they have really like had a lot of patience with me and have given me a lot of great feedback. So I feel like just try, just get out of your comfort zone. I think that's really important, to get out of your comfort zone. I have done a lot of things that I was like, oh my God, I'm way too shy to do this, but because Sam or Vince just like, okay, come on, just try. Do you want to do the interview? And I didn't dare to say no. So I just tried, and at the end of it, maybe it didn't go well, but I got a lot of lessons from it. So next time I did an interview, like it went so much better because I got the feedback from it and I got the experience of maybe failing a bit. So I think that's just try and get out of your comfort zone, definitely.